Hello and welcome to our pocket dimension of the internet. My name is Cali. I'll be your host for this evening. We'll be demonstrating how to play the game 1shots, the Drinking TTRPG. And today with me is going to be Derek and Destiny, and they are going to be the regulars. Each of you have specific roles that you guys have chosen. You have chosen to be, well, you kind of got forced to being the leader.
Because someone didn't want to lead.
Yeah, because
for so many reasons.
Yeah. In order to supplement, to show you how the game works, it's very free flow. I'm also pairing it with a future product that I'm going to do another Kickstarter for called an adventure deck, which just gives you essentially a lot of scene directions and prompts and names so you don't feel like you have to make everything up on the fly. The goal is that if we were just going to go hang out afterwards, we could bring this game and no one with having any prep would still be able to play it and still be a good time. So Destiny is going to be a regular. What's the name of the character you're playing?
I'm playing Gary, who's a clueless one, and his voice is probably going to change a lot because I have no idea what it's going to be. But because he's clueless, he's a charmer, because who doesn't like clueless people? And somehow he's also a specialist. He's really, really good at one thing.
Gotcha. Sweet. So his character archetype is the clueless one.
His archetype is the clueless one.
And his role within the crew.
He's a specialist,
Yep.
He's a charmer,
Yep.
and he's Gary. And I'm Destiny.
Also the clueless one.
So Derek, you're going to be playing one of the regulars today. What's the name of the character you're bringing?
I'm playing Beau Lavardier. I am a criminal consultant.
Beautiful. And do you know what your crew roles are?
I'm going to be the leader and the brain.
My character's name is GT Cosmo, and his archetype is an investigative journalist, and he's going to play the role in the crew specifically of the speedster and the brawn. The premise of this particular deck is that it's called the old-fashioned job, and you're doing a fairly straightforward heist. The sort of level of storytelling and detail that you might get at a Saturday morning cartoon or a 3 a.m. Toonami or Adult Swim. Bryce, could you hand me the adventure deck?
Bryce is the disembodied hand.
Yeah. This is the handmade prototype. It will not look like this whenever it's finished. The leader finds someone or something that needs saving.
Okay.
And somehow a heist is going to solve this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Heist that saves someone.
Or something.
So your character is on a boat on its way to Shooter City. You haven't been to Shooter City in some time.
What kind of boat?
Tugboat?
It's a stupid boat to be on.
Steamboat?
No, it's a tugboat. No,
Steamboat?
it's a tugboat
I'm the
that's
teeny tiniest little boat in the world.
happy. That is so cute.
Why is the boat happy?
No, that's just
Oh,
happy.
the situation is happy.
Yeah.
What kind of boat be
a
happy?
passenger steamboat. So you're heading in. There is a small handful of passengers around you. Your character's probably already in the city.
Being clueless.
Yeah.
What city am I in? Figure out the voice later.
So we're going in, and your character is, where would your character be on the boat as it's about to, the first time you're going to
The
see
highest possible passenger position.
Okay, sweet. So there's like a secondary deck.
Sure.
Overlooking the fog of the morning parts, and you're able to see the skyline of Shooter City. It is a new and upcoming city. The rich folks here, they try to build things so that they can put their name on it and it can be part of the skyline. That's like the claim to fame here. And the last time that your character was here, which would have been within like the last 20 years, most of these skyscrapers were not here. So it's pretty new, it's pretty recent.
Wow.
So it's an up and coming city.
New city.
It used to be like the Wild Wild West, but now they're getting sophisticated.
It's
And the
just
most
one wild.
sophisticated thing that they've done is that they've enacted prohibition, just like a city to the south. So you have to leave any booze your character has on them at the gate.
What if it's medicinal?
If you have medicinal, you can get medicinal whiskey inside of the city.
Yes. Smooth. What a great workaround.
So you go in and you are able to do your business at the Chambered City Commerce Building. And that is, here you go, this is one.
I like that all the buildings are named after alcohol, but alcohol is illegal.
Oh yeah. And there, that's where
No,
you'll do
that's
all
a
your
secret.
paperwork and that sort of thing. Do you have any ideas for the scene direction of what's something that your character might see that you need to save someone or something that would cause you to need to go onto a heist?
Save someone, I don't know, a child makes the most sense.
So you see like a bunch of orphans and such.
A bunch of orphans?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna kill the orphans?
No. So
a boulder falls and kills all but one orphan.
no, you see that like there's
Killed
like an
them all.
orphanage that's like in disrepair. So there's like an orphanage in disrepair, and like your heart breaks for them, and you know that like you have one skill set, and that's you can steal a bunch of money, and that's how you're gonna be able to solve this problem.
Okay,
the money
so I'm gonna steal money and give it
house-
to the orphanage.
Yes, you're like Robin Hood.
Oh.
I'm taking some.
Yeah, you gotta pay yourself.
Gotta do my 20%
All
cut.
right, Bryce, can you hand me the intros deck? So now we're in the second scene. Thank you. The rest of the crew needs to be individually convinced, stop what they're doing, and join the heist. So the rest of the crew is my character, VT Cosmo, an investigative journalist, and your character, Gary, a clueless person.
Okay, all right.
Wait, so the orphanage, all these orphans were in the Commerce building, right?
No, I saw him like around.
Just around?
Yeah, just around.
Okay.
They're just street youths.
Are you in the Commerce building?
The Commerce building.
Probably finishing that now. Probably
Okay.
second scene, moving out to be like, I know who I need to get.
I did my paperwork, my fake name.
Yeah,
obviously.
Because I was gonna work the front desk of the Commerce building, but we could change that.
You're just there. You don't actually work there. They just let you stand behind it and they like give you empty papers.
I was gonna be like the greeter, and I keep sending people to the wrong spot, but
Go for it.
Classic Walmart greeter.
yeah.
So it's like you go through like in your mind and you're like thinking like, oh, who do I know in the city that can help me
Okay, I need a patsy.
pull off like a heist of this level. You already have an idea of what the heist is going to be, which we'll get to in the next scene.
Okay.
You need a patsy.
We need a fall guy.
As you're going out, you remember that you see Gary, who is doing.
Yeah, I work the front desk.
Okay.
I'm just like looking at papers and I stamp them. And then people
Not
come in,
even
I'm like,
stamp
"Ah,
papers?"
welcome to Commerce."
The stamp says, "Hi, I'm Gary." They're like, "This is my passport. I need this."
So I'm gonna, in order for you to do this, I'm gonna ask you to make a charm check to see what the relationship between everyone else that actually works there
Ooh,
and you is.
if they like me, if I'm
they
a
like you, if they
annoying,
don't like
horrible
you.
person.
Yep, yep. Here's your face down. Here's your face up.
Oh.
Damn it. So all face cards are worth 10. Aces are worth 1 or 11, which is whichever is most beneficial to the person holding it. And all other cards are worth the number value.
I will say that when we've been playing online, I've had a tab open that has a cheat sheet for blackjack.
It's like you should hit on this or you shouldn't hit
yeah,
on
it
it.
has like a little grid.
Would you like to take a shot?
I would like to take a shot.
All right, there you go. You may take this one, which has the D4 underneath.
Honestly, no matter what it would have been, I would have taken a shot.
Oh, the dice is underneath.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't touch it. That's
I thought
mine.
It was I thought it was in there.
I don't have anybody.
And this is a charm, so you also have +3 to it.
Can I cheers the camera?
Yeah.
Cheers.
To you at home. To industry. Upside down.
What do I do with this?
Upside down.
I know, but I'm going. Oh,
Probably hand
move the
we'll
dice.
we'll probably just hand it to Bryce.
The invisible
The
hand.
invisible hand.
Thank you, Bryce.
Bryce needs it.
The invisible hand of God.
Aw,
You got a 1?
I got a 1.
Okay, so you have +3 from your charm,
Okay.
1 +4, and whatever your hand's total is. And I have this 10
I think I'm done.
and
Yeah.
whatever else I have right here.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, I will choose to not add a garnish. And we'll reveal. So the DC that you had to beat was 19.
A 16, 17 plus 3, so 20.
Your hand is 17, or 7,
Yeah.
depending on
Plus-
what you want it to be. +3 from charm because she's the charmer,
So 20.
plus the 1 that she rolled on the die. 20.
Oh, you get an extra bonus for yourself. That's
Oh, that's right.
what I didn't.
Yes, 'cause
okay.
you're the
Yeah.
charmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's the camera. Never mind.
So everybody loves me.
Yeah, everyone is delighted to have you around. They like
Everybody
they
wants
like,
one of my "Hi, I'm
they
Gary" stamps.
secretly move their lives around to create you having a job that feels important and that no one sees walking in as to like look down upon. But if anyone were to reflect later on at what you contributed to the process, they realize that you contributed nothing but a happy demeanor, which is also really important when you're doing like going to the DMV. You can
Yeah.
boost satisfaction a lot by just having a greeter telling people how long the wait is going to be, even if they don't change the wait. But yeah, so you see that like this is your friend Gary or you know of Gary previously.
Okay. Everyone knows
You
of Gary.
You
Yes.
know Gary. Yeah.
So
He's
You're gonna
well
be the
known
distraction. Oh my god.
in the
this is
shooter
great.
city.
Okay.
there you go. So all you have to do is convince Gary to stop what Gary's doing.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to Commerce.
Do we know each other?
Yes, you've met previously.
Okay.
You've probably pulled a job together previously.
Oh, so you're already a criminal.
Yes.
I'm going to say that I want to pull a job. This one's for a good cause.
I like jobs.
Since I know you work at the Commerce Building. I know you see people come in and out. I'm gonna ask if you've seen anyone or you've heard of any situations that would be really easy. Because I don't want to put a lot of work into it. It's not really for me.
Oh, so you've already convinced me though? That was it? That's all you did?
Well, I'm gonna ask, like, do you know of any jobs? And then would you like to join?
I feel like you should do a lot more to convince me of that.
I'll give you a cut. 10%.
Okay. Will you buy me a cookie or something?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, a cookie.
I'll say there's another
Chocolate
character you
chip
guys
cookie.
are supposed to pick up, and that's GT Cosmo, an investigative journalist.
Okay.
Maybe when you hear that GT is going to be there, you're like immediately like, oh,
No, I was good with the cookie. But
okay, sweet.
No, yeah, I'll give you a cookie, and then I say that I think GT will be great because we're already doing a good deed to help orphans. So he's an investigative journalist, so he'll know who the garbage rich people are. So we blame it on a garbage rich person, and then the garbage rich person take the fall for the crime. But then what are they gonna do? Be like, oh no, I was set up, so the money's going to orphans. And I'll be like, hey GT, who do you hate?
And GT is like, oh, well, clearly it's, and then we will cut to the plan scene where we're going through the plan.
Oh, you don't say the name. It's a secret name?
Well, no, we're gonna figure it out in a minute.
Well, yeah, if you can hand me a name from the name deck, all the NPC names will be drawn
Elon
from.
Musk.
Shut up.
All the NPC names.
You're
will be-
ruining so many seeds.
The person that everyone hates, his name is Jungle Bird.
It's Bird. Jungle Bird.
That's how he always introduces
The
himself,
name
even
deck
if he
will be
knows you.
reused.
Yeah.
His wife
Yeah,
too.
it
He's like,
takes forever.
He's like, hey, wife, I'm
Yeah.
Bird.
Say my
Jungle
name,
Bird.
baby.
She's like, I
He's
know
like-
your name is Bird, Jungle Bird.
Ooh, baby. Bird, Jungle.
Using the adventure deck, this is the part where we construct the semblances of a plan, and then you guys will put forth a little bit more, but it's going to give you the skeleton of it.
Okay.
This is the location where the money is stored. Stored in a warehouse.
Oh, perfect.
And its weakest point of transportation. So you can choose to go the warehouse, or you can choose to do like a moving heist, whichever you guys want. The weakest form of transportation that it goes through is an armored truck.
That's the weakest form of transportation? What's the strongest form of transportation it goes through? Okay.
Sure. 3 other major obstacles that your plan will need to overcome
You
are
said, oh, geez, that's not good.
Oh, jeez.
undercover security,
Oh, that'll be easy.
a one-of-a-kind security measure considered impossible to beat, a highly skilled security team who has thwarted the crew in the past.
Oh, it's my mortal nemesis. Can you do a name?
Yes. But it's a whole crew. But yeah, because crew is run by Sunny.
My sister is named Sunny. That's it. It's my sister.
He likes this lore.
And then can you hand me
It's so much fun.
the workaround deck?
Such a dynamic history.
As like it's your character is like the one presenting the plan to like take down some money that Jungle Bird has. In
I like knock everything off
warehouse.
a desk.
Oh yeah.
And then like unroll it, and you're like,
yeah,
I was
for
using
sure.
those papers.
Yeah.
And it's like too bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm on the floor just stamping them all. Hi, I'm Gary. Hi, I'm Gary. Hi, I'm Gary.
It's just like a bunch of newspaper clippings
Yeah.
from like he was putting them on like the classic like cork board and like putting
Yeah.
all stuff together. It's like all about like Jungle Bird, like why the name Jungle Bird.
Oh,
Like
and
now you
it
have
starts
the
to
map.
curl, so I start to unpin things, and it starts to fall, and you're like, no, stop.
what are you doing? No,
But I got it. No, it's good.
Fine.
And while
I'll
you're
figure
doing
this.
that, I'm stamping the middle of the map.
Stay in the middle of the plan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gary.
And so part of your plans, you plan to some of the workarounds to the difficulties you face in the heist
Okay.
are impersonating a higher up,
Okay.
sneaking in as a guest or worker,
Okay. We'll sneak you in as a
I
guest.
say that's totally good.
Yeah, you'll be like the guest of honor. You're Gary.
and cracking a
Everybody
safe.
knows Gary. Oh, can that be my specialty thing? Because I get a specialty.
So you stamp everything like crazy. You're a complete buffoon. But when you touch a safe, you're like, oh.
Exactly.
Could be why you have
Yeah,
that focus
because I'm
on.
so clueless that it's just like, this is all I can focus on. Click, click.
The
I like that
specialist.
sound. Click,
Yeah.
click.
Okay.
There you go.
I like the clicking.
So, do you, in your mind, do you remember all the things that we just?
I remember most of them.
Okay, sweet. So we
My
got
sister is a head of security named Sunny.
sister.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So
Yeah, you missed that lore drop.
I did. Sunny is running, this crew. And they're guarding a warehouse full of Jungle Bird's money.
Okay.
And the chief way that money goes in and out is an armored truck.
Armored truck.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the warehouse front, like what are they supposed to be storing?
Well, money's not illegal to store.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna be like, yeah, this is my warehouse of money.
This
Got
warehouse
$1
of
bills on the
cash.
outside.
Like eminent domain. Okay, all right.
Yeah, what else is the warehouse?
Yeah, what is Jungle Bird? What's his business?
What is Jungle Bird's business? I don't know. What do you got any ideas?
PVC pipes.
He's just a bunch of. What made you
Jungle
think of
Bird's a
that?
plumber?
I don't know.
Oh my God, Jungle Bird's a plumber. Yeah, he's a plumber. He's done. It's
He's
done
like
now.
the king plumber.
Yeah.
He runs the plumbers union.
There you go. So it's got undercover security, which you guys will be able to. You might be able to
the
find
undercover
out, you might
security
not.
pretend to be like
Not
part of the
security.
plumbers union.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm hauling pipes.
Yeah.
They're hauling lots of pipes.
And then Sonny runs a crew that has personally bested both of you before.
Sonny.
And the third one was.
It was the crazy equipment thing, the Iron Man
The
suit.
equipment no one
Especially-
can. Yeah.
And do you want that to be some random Iron Man suit?
Well, that was more of a joke, but if you want to roll with it.
In my idea for the lore of the world, that I totally just made up right now because I've definitely not. Been
That's the
planning for
whole
this
thing we're
ever.
doing.
Yeah, yeah. Is that alcohol? They're called spirits because like grants like spiritual powers, almost like superpowers sometimes.
Okay.
It's been prohibition. The big movement is that like spirits used to be considered like neutral. Like, oh, there's good, like no, good nor bad, depends on the person granting the power and depends on how you use it. But in this prohibition movement, it's just been demonized as all spirits are bad, all booze is bad.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
And so there could possibly be, so if it were done in a different time, this mechanized robot would be, this cesium man would be run by, probably by alcohol of some sort. But now it's probably run by like a non-alcoholic, like alternative. So it's like a
Kombucha.
the mocktail. The kombucha bot. The kombucha bot. What will stop you is that we are at last call for this scene.
Okay.
So we presented the plan. So we need to, the elements of the plan. So we need to like fully, so that our 3 workarounds are impersonating a higher up, sneaking in as a guest or a worker, and cracking a safe.
Okay. So there's a big event happening with the union. And
of
we'll
course.
get you as a guest of honor.
Yeah, because I'm Gary. Everybody knows Gary.
Everyone's Gary.
Yeah. From
are
Commerce.
are you a higher up also? You're a guest of honor and a higher up? That's one of the ways you can get around it, right?
Yeah, you can do both. You can combine.
Okay.
Sure. So yeah, you're going to be impersonating
What would they
a
have
station
trusted
that's much
you with?
higher. Well, you're impersonating it. So like,
Okay.
Or should we have the journalist impersonate? Because the journalist is like an investigator
I think
who
the
sneaks around.
journalist
Okay.
should, because if I'm just being Gary, the guest of honor.
Well, I didn't know if Gary was also like high up in the union. I didn't know if we were crossing the... Okay.
so impersonating a higher up, maybe a GT Cosmo gets access to like a VIP like space.
Okay.
And maybe they'll let you in,
Sure. Okay.
and you guys get, and then cracking a safe will happen at some point. You said that you wanted to be the one cracking the safe.
Yeah.
Is the safe to take down the kombucha bot? Is the safe?
The safe is in the armored car.
Okay.
Why? That wasn't necessary. You can either do the warehouse.
So dejected. you were.
Because you can get the money at the warehouse
But that's
or
the armored car is the
car.
weakest point.
Of transport.
Of transport, you don't have to wait for the money to be transferred. You can just go
Well,
to
the
the
warehouse could have people with guns in it.
It's true.
The armored car is just armored. He didn't say anyone had guns in the armored car. It could be autonomous.
That's fine.
So you're gonna hit it as the armored car, like as it's being transferred from the armored car to the
We'll
warehouse?
say there's a time where the armored car leaves the main part of the city and goes through, like, I don't know, some sort of area where there's no security cameras, and we have like a 2-minute
There's
window.
it's prohibition. There's no security cameras.
Oh, cool. Yes. Then there's no people around to see it, and it goes on like a dirt path.
What does that have to do with the safe,
to the
though?
city. The safe is in the armored car, so we can land on the car.
We'll move on to the next scene, and we'll go back to that at some point later. In this next scene, the leader learns about another obstacle that arises. So Bryce, can you
Another
just hand me a random obstacle?
He doesn't trust us anymore.
Can you hand it to us first? Yes. Okay.
All right. Aw, cheese.
Aw,
So,
cheese, Rick.
the NPC in charge of the money, which is Sunny, we've established.
Yeah.
I love Sunny.
Never lets
Stupid
it leave
Bitch of a sister.
her sight or side until the job is done.
She's in the armored
She's
car.
in the safe in the So in this scene, which is called Overcome the Setback,
Crazy.
Like you're back in town. You know that your sister's a part of this. You and your sister you just have dinner
Tumultuous
with your sister.
relationship.
You guys are, it's that classic, like one of you became essentially a cop and the other of you is a criminal consultant. So like,
It's funny, my brother's literally gonna be a prosecutor this summer.
during that, would you want to play a battle of wits? And we'll do a roll to see.
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. So we'll do a check.
Okay.
So this is a brain check. So you're gonna get +2 total. So it's gonna be your hand +2 and then any shots that you take. Haha.
Ha ha ha. Oh, okay. Okay.
And you get +2.
Would you like to take a shot?
No, I'm done.
Okay. I'm not gonna take a garnish. 21.
Oh, so he wins no matter what.
Yeah.
So I won.
Damn. Okay.
The one thing you can't prevent.
Yeah.
So in this battle of wits that happens, very witty repartee.
Spanish Inquisition. No one expected it.
That you say Spanish wits, and you just start. The whole dinner scene is in Spanish.
I don't know a lick of Spanish.
Beautiful. Unfortunately, in this, like you are thoroughly beaten in this battle of wits, and it's just like growing up.
She gives me the iocane powder. I try to give it back.
Oh yeah. So you end just feeling not as like you end feeling worse about your chances on this heist, but you come back to
I get
some-
my medicinal alcohol because now I'm depressed.
Yeah, yeah. But what is a way that Gary might have found out that information?
I think that Gary is secretly dating Sunny. Get ready for this. Okay.
We know.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, is this where it's revealed to the audience in the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's in love with Sunny, but he doesn't know that it's your Sunny. He just knows that he's in love with this beautiful lass.
Okay.
And we're supposed to have a date tonight, but she's busy doing her work, and she works for an armored car company with her group. And I'm like, we're hanging out, and I'm like, oh, I wish we could have gone on a date tonight, me and my lass. And then I'm like, her name is Sunny.
And then I do the description where I'm like, let's do this. Am I with you as you're telling us this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then I'm like, this is like this tall,
Yeah.
brown hair,
Oh,
Always
beautiful
angry.
hair. Oh,
just the
gorgeous
worst
face.
bitch you've ever met in your life.
My love.
God damn it.
Do you know her too?
Unfortunately,
How do you know her?
we have the same mother.
You're her brother? We could be brothers. You know how this voice has changed so much?
I don't know what's going on with it.
It's great.
So then,
So you guys are able to then piece together,
Okay.
like, okay, why would she need to be gone
She's
with the
shit tonight.
armored?
so I use
Car.
your part of the story, and then also the things that she did let slip in the conversation to like put the whole thing together and be like, okay, she's gonna be in the safe.
We still get to have a date night. All relationships have their problems.
Can you hear me the escalation?
All relationships.
In any kind of quality time. is
Some
good
people don't
quality time.
communicate very well. Some
People
people
rob them.
get robbed.
An additional thing is a setback adds an extra risk factor that wasn't present beforehand.
We might break up because of this.
Yeah, for sure. That's what this one says. Your relationship.
Yo, that's what I'm concerned about.
is-
I'm
is
concerned
in
about the status of
danger.
your relationship.
It is an extra risk factor.
I'm Gary.
So
I'm
then,
the
That
so
was
then
the
I
first
want you
voice.
to be happy.
I'm Gary.
Yeah.
That's my lass. That's the voice.
My lass?
That's the voice that I had before.
so for Gary, the extra stakes is that if you show your hand and your involvement in this heist, you might get broken up with.
I have an idea. Okay.
Okay. To save my relationship.
To save the heist and hopefully your relationship. I don't care about her side. I just care about your side.
Aw.
Because you're my
so
friend.
so what's your
And my
idea?
brother.
So yeah, what's your idea as you
Way to go.
what's your idea for overcoming this setback of like you don't just have to crack a safe, but you know that Sunny's going to be in the vehicle. That's
So,
the thing.
when we get in the vehicle, you do most of the safe cracking, and you don't do the last turn to open it.
Okay.
And then you get out to the vehicle. I'll open it. We'll have like a fight. She's, I can't believe you robbed me again, and I'd be like, oh, I can't believe you're trying to catch me again. And then as we argue, we go outside, and then you look lost in the warehouse.
Oh.
And then she'll be like, what are you doing here? And you're like, I've been looking for you this whole time.
There was
And
a
then-
party.
And then you guys, there was a party. Join me. Be my date.
Yeah.
And then distract her. And then we'll steal the money.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
She
They won't
reveals
know-
she
she
has a
won't-
tattoo and it says, "Hi, I'm Gary." And it's
I thought you were going to say Sunny.
no, you put your love. I reveal that I have "Hi, I'm Sunny." But I don't want to ruin the ending.
Spoiler alert.
So that's the end of the planning scene. So
Yeah.
we don't need the last call this time. We'll just move on to the
I like
next
that
scene
plan.
and
I like it too.
try to bank the extra time. The next scene is the complication scene. The complication is similar to setback, but the setback happens before you commit to the heist. The complication happens after the point of no return. So you guys are in the middle, already at the heist when this happens. So
You're on the guest list.
Yeah.
You're already in costume.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing a beautiful velvet suit as the
My
hand of
velvet.
honor.
My velvet.
Always velvet.
No,
if you're
don't-
gonna wear a suit, you wear a velvet suit.
You give me
Green.
seersucker
Can you give me another name,
Deep
Bryce?
emerald green.
Emerald green.
I am impersonating a
Higher up.
higher up. They're a higher up,
I'll read the card.
a higher up in the guild who hasn't been around for a while. So I'm like doing like facial makeup and wearing like a mustache and different things. And people just don't remember what this person's looked like because they haven't seen him for like 10 or so years. I'm thinking like a disappeared from society, kind of like Bruce Wayne did. So maybe he was like moonlighting as a superhero or vigilante or something. All right, so the name of the person that I'm impersonating is Killer Payne.
Plumber killer.
Plumber named
Killer.
A higher up plumber, yeah.
Higher up plumber named
You know
Killer
who
Payne.
I want to do my? I'm just imagining they have like a
works for
yellow page just to
Jungle.
like,
Yeah,
Killer Pain. That's
Yeah.
a good one, yeah.
He was part of Jungle Bird's plumbing
Yes.
company.
Yeah.
For sure. So, as I'm going in, I'll need to make a charm. I need to pass a charm test in order to convince people that I am actually Killer Payne. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Play a game against myself.
I was gonna say it was gonna be out.
So this is the regular me, and this is the house me.
This is
Bryce,
interesting.
should the house me hit? Take a garnish. Okay, sweet. All right, I think that regular me will take a shot.
Shoot, shot. It's like
Shot,
shoot,
shot,
shoot,
shot,
shoot.
shot, shot, shot.
Cool.
DMCA.
shoot, 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 shoot.
Shoot,
Thank you,
shoot.
That's what I
Y'all.
All right, 5. I got +2 charm. So I'll stay. And so then we'll reveal. This Bryce is 19, but I have 21 + 2, 23. So I succeed. I have convinced everyone that I am in fact Killer Payne.
It's a good mustache. It's a very Killer Payne mustache. That mustache you're thinking, that's the mustache.
It's a mustache. It's got the glasses with the nose. It's everything. It's everything you want.
Killer Payne.
Thank you.
My name's Killer Pain.
Wait, the nose that hawks too?
Of course.
And then you are attempting to sneak in as a guest.
Well, I'm the guest of honor, so I don't really, yeah.
Okay, sweet. So we
It's
sort of
sneaking
change it
because
from
it's-
sneaking.
Well, you're sneaking.
You're also impersonating.
But I'm, yeah.
That's fine. So that'll be another charm for you as
Okay.
you are attempting to make everyone believe that you truly belong here. Like, Gary, of course you've been a plumber this whole time.
Yeah, I have so many jobs.
Can I assist? Is there a way to assist in this?
You're like away, right?
Sure, but let's say ahead of time I like made sure there was a name tag ready for Gary or something.
I don't have a game mechanic for a system.
Ah,
Except that you could take shots for her.
for her?
Yeah, like if Destiny's like, guys, I've had 5 of the shots. Could someone share this with me? Then you can.
Okay, then in that case I can help. Okay.
What's the, I already forgot what my scores are. What's my extra numbers?
You get +3 because you're the charmer, and the crew in general has +2 charm.
Okay, I'll stay.
You'll stay. Okay, I'll hit.
Oh.
You're still gonna stay?
Yeah.
I'll hit again. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I know how to play blackjack. I think I may have misunderstood how blackjack is played. He's like, I want 40 points.
Well, so I'm going for. At that point, my strategy is I'm trying to get exactly 21 with my face up cards. Because if I choose to, my special rule is that I can choose to keep this for the next time. So if I'm able to get 21 face up,
Well, my special rule is I get to just have 21 points. That's my special rule. That's how I play blackjack. I never lose.
so yeah, you are. You're also able to convince everyone.
So good.
You're just
I don't have to
amazing.
convince everybody. I'll just dab.
You walk in and you're like, you have coattails on your
my green,
velour
my
suit.
it's velvet.
So now, so we're,
The coattails.
Yeah.
and you are.
Everybody's so excited. Everybody's
slow
like,
motion
Gary!
Yeah. Oh, it's Gary.
It's that guy.
Formerly from Commerce.
Formerly from
No, I'm still from Commerce.
You still got that stamp, Gary? It
Oh,
says,
yeah.
I am Gary.
I'm stamping everybody.
You have a
That's a
stamp. You have a
beautiful
stamp
idea.
that, or a name tag that says "Hi, my name is," and it's like handwritten Gary because everyone has those. But then you also stamp on top of
I
it.
thought I was gonna say hi, my name is, and then stamped hi, I'm Gary.
But it's just double "Hi, I'm Gary."
So there's something we need to rectify. So previously mentioned, you said that you were going to accost her like out in like nowhere, but you're doing it. You're accosting Sunny. as it
I'm gonna
gets to the
get
warehouse?
into the armored car.
Okay.
And hide in the armored car.
Okay.
And then it'll pull into the warehouse.
All right, sweet,
Where
sweet.
we can then get the money out.
Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna make you make.
So you've already gotten.
So I'm already in the armored car.
Well,
But you
we'll
did
see.
out.
We'll see.
Yeah,
You have to try to do that.
So you're gonna attempt to do it.
Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in the middle of nowhere and
be a
not be
focus
any
check.
help whatsoever, which sucks. Wow. Do you like how
Yeah, so you do.
I love that
Sorry.
he handed me the card. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right, there you go. Taking a shot.
That's how you do a shot.
Yeah, but look at the mess you made.
It's a bar mat. It's supposed to be messy.
I guess that's true.
Ugh.
One.
The one.
Yeah.
So you have +1, +2. You can go for a second shot. There you go.
Do it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
There you go.
Okay.
So you now have 10 with the dice and the bonuses and whatever you have in your hand.
So I have. Should I do another shot?
I don't know.
I'm feeling it.
I think
I
you
had to do
should.
two.
Yeah, and you can't bust.
I can't bust on shots, right?
You can't bust.
You can't bust at all. He's the only one that can bust.
Oh.
Yeah, special rules.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
special.
Oh, I'm supposed.
Nice.
So my mom says I'm special. God damn it!
The cute spin.
Another one.
It twirled in my head. Oh, it's infuriating.
It was like la 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 la. I really don't want to leave you in the middle of nowhere.
I should do another drink.
Can't even work. You can maybe do speed, but speed is worse. Okay.
You knew it was coming.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
It still hurt. 11.
All right.
All right, so I can't beat you unless I have a 21.
Great.
So I'm gonna take a garnish. I'm gonna take another garnish. I'm gonna take another garnish. Oh my god. I'm going to take another garnish, and then I miss.
Okay.
So you win. So you are able to.
So I'm
successfully-
sloshed.
So you succeed, and you get 2-part success. So you're
Right.
able to sneak in and find a place in this armored car for you to be, and Sunny does not detect you.
Full of PVC pipes.
And this is officially like the beginning of the heist. And now, Bryce, can you hand me the complication deck?
Last call.
Complication is someone recognizes the charmer. Gary's cover is blown. So halfway through the gathering, unable to be contested by a roll, you see someone like looking at Gary like strange. They like something has just clicked.
They
in their
don't
mind.
love you.
No, I'm supposed to be at my shift, the commerce shift. I don't know why I'm
Oh,
here.
it's your boss from the commerce shift.
Yeah.
Oh my
He was
god.
like,
and
"Wait."
he's like, what in the fuck? But
It's
your
not-
boss hates you. Everyone else
It's-
loves you.
It's not that I'm not a plumber. I am a plumber, but
Okay.
I'm not supposed to be here. I'm
Yes.
supposed to be at my shit.
Okay.
So
I'm
the fact
I'm
that
a plumber.
and
I'm a terrible plumber, but I'm a
s-
damn plumber.
But I'm a damn good commerce and like greeter. So the fact that I'm not
he
at my
wants an
shift
excuse
is
to fire
weird.
you.
Yeah.
Because he hates you, even though you have like amazing reviews from all your customers that come in.
And it's just
And
like
coworkers,
weird.
but above
Something's
you, they
up.
don't like you.
Something's up.
He's like,
I never
"Piece of
miss my
shit,
shifts.
Gary."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're early. You're one of those employees.
Yeah.
All right.
Tryhards.
Can you give me a name from the name deck for the name of this boss that makes you? Their name is Mimi Julep.
You said that with such a serious expression, and the words that came out of your mouth were what
He didn't react to the card or anything.
what people would call their grandmothers.
BB Julep.
Mimi Julep.
So I'm so clueless. I just go right up to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd go right up to Mr. Mimi.
Yeah.
Oh
And-
my God, Mr. Mimi, I can't believe you're here.
I can't believe you're here. What?
I know, it's
ridiculous-
great.
No, like you're supposed to be at the Chamber of Commerce right now. It's in the middle of your shift.
Oh. I'm a get. Do you see my suit? I was on my
Hard
way.
not to.
I was on my way. It's so soft. I was on my way to my shift, and
The little details that make it important. And
it does. It's got
believable
coattails and
grounded.
everything.
Yeah.
You like grab them
Brass
and go,
buttons?
woo. No,
How long are your coattails so you can spin them around?
they're long.
They like they
It's
trail on the
straight
ground
in
like a
dress.
wedding train.
People keep tripping on it all night. But they don't care because they love
They
Gary.
spill
so
drinks on
enamored
it, so you like whip it. It's wet.
I got pulled in. You know, I've been a plumber for years, and I just got distracted. I'm sorry. I was on my way to my shift. You know me. I'm never late. I'm always on time. I'm early, an hour early. I sit in the break room. That's how I know everybody. I know everybody's story. I'm sorry, Mr. Mimi.
They start to make, despite your profuse apologies, they start to make a big deal about how this is like a stain on your reputation, that like, how could you be a reputable plumber if like you can't show up on time to anything else? Plumbers are people that you need when things go wrong. Yeah.
That would break Gary's heart. He let the whole...
I feel like you're gonna cry in real life. I can see your eyes getting wet. I almost wanted to touch you.
Plumbers that you can depend on. I let everybody down. Their laugh, cry, tears.
All right. So
Cry, tears.
the execute scene can go like one of two ways. You can either completely play it out and then descriptively decide how the scene is going to end, or it can be prescriptive like all the other scene directions that we've done, where you can figure and it says like, oh, most of the tasks are going to succeed. Or you can like play it out and it's like, oh, most tasks succeeded. Well, then what happens? Does it make any sense at all?
A little bit. I think I have an idea.
Either it can be like where we just say, oh, this happens, or we can do voices.
What I think is great is that if you're crying, if Gary is upset,
Yeah, Gary's upset.
Gary's upset, so he like runs off, which means he leaves the room.
That checks out.
But he's like, who can comfort me? My friend, who you know where I am, and so you're like, I'm gonna go get comfort when you know I'm in the armored car. So you accidentally end up there. as our like, you know, you come in and I'm like, can you fix the safe? And you're telling me about how sad you are while you're like doing the safe. You're like, and then he came up to me. He said I was a bad plumber.
I like all of that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just as long as everybody knows that the coattails are flowing in the wind as I'm running from place to place.
Well, one's wet, remember? So it's like,
yeah, it keeps slapping into things. It's really horrible. I've knocked over so many things.
You run by as you're crying, and one of the warehouse people's like, Gary?
What happened to Gary?
Who hurt Gary? Who hurt Gary?
I've let everybody down.
Smacking their plumber's tools like a sand.
You go by like the kombucha bot and it starts to like track you down and follow you.
I forgot about the kombucha bot.
I did too.
Is there something that got stuck on my coattails that can slap it and ruin the metal?
Well, you have another crew member.
Oh, that's right.
Killer Payne, well, he's pretending to be Killer Payne at the moment, comes by and is going to attempt to complement the metal welded tubing, the plumbing work of the kombucha bot to try to distract the person inside of it so that you guys can continue on.
Like it.
Smart.
I guess that works too.
Okay, so you're crying
Other
out.
than a wet coattail.
You're crying outside.
To distract.
I was saying wet coattails.
Yeah,
This is going to be another charm.
my band
We
name.
picked a sort of charm heavy. So this is
Hold on, I'm
going to
sorry.
be
Live from
regular
Saturday
me.
night, it's the wet coattails. Okay.
This is sponsored by NBC.
All right, Bryce. Should House Me
He just ignores
hit?
this stuff.
Okay.
He ignores all my sponsored by because he has to cut them all out.
You've ruined every one of those scenes.
Should House Me hit? Okay. Sweet.
Thank you, Invisible Hand Bryce. This is brought to you by Invisible Hand Bryce.
That one you can keep.
All right.
This is house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're like, for sure gonna beat me. I'm at 14 total. Do I take the last one? To give
I
you
feel
guys
like
a
we're gonna
chance?
need it at the
You
last.
feel like I need it?
I think we're
Yeah.
gonna need it.
Okay. So I won't use it. I'm not gonna take the drink. We're gonna reveal. And the house is going to keep this card for next time and have 20, which is gonna beat the 14 that I have. So I'm trying, Killer Payne is trying to, the man disguised as Killer Payne is trying to just BS his way through these, but the compliments they're not real. He's an investigative journalist. He's not actually.
He knows nothing about
Yeah, he's just like, his
metal.
ability, he's just not able to keep him long enough.
You ever had someone who's trying to tell you about your field of specialty, like your
my
job,
God,
and they're
yeah.
like, anyway, and then that's why I like did this computer thing, and you're like, that's some hot bullshit.
So he's still trailing behind as he gets to where you guys are, where you're like bubbling through and you're like just about to finish cracking the safe.
Okay.
So you're cracking the safe. You haven't yet gone outside to get Sunny to comfort you?
Because Sunny's inside the safe.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know at
Safe
what
isn't
point you
open
guys
yet.
came up to us. Okay.
No,
Yep,
so
yep.
like I've cracked the safe.
call.
I'm not getting Sunny to comfort me. You just told me there were tissues outside when I
Yeah,
finished.
that was to get you outside.
Yeah.
So Sunny and I can fight, and then I can take Sunny outside, and then Sunny can comfort you because you're crying.
Got it. Yeah, no,
That was
we're
my
not.
plan.
We're not.
That was my backup plan, was to have Sunny comfort you while crying.
Sweet. I like how it wasn't when crying at first, but it still works.
It works great, actually.
That was always the plan.
Yeah.
I was just always
Uh-huh.
going to be crying.
So this is like the part of the episode where like the music is like getting like the most intense. Like you're crying, it's like really like sad music, but it starts crescendoing into being intense as you're saying all these things and you're attempting to crack the safe. Cracking the safe will be a focus
Okay.
check.
You got this. How about,
Well, and I have a.
ooh, okay.
Okay.
Don't show it.
I know.
You show the camera.
I got distracted.
Or that camera. Show that camera.
Look away!
I thought you were going to put it face down. I really could see you start to go, what?
I know. Okay, and what's my focus?
+1. No, you're specialist, +2.
Okay. Okay, I'm holding.
You're gonna hold? All right, so I'm also gonna hold.
Okay.
I have 20.
I have 21.
Yes.
Whoa, all right. So you get 2-part success.
I'm
So
doing this without my cheat sheet.
Yeah, there you go. It's like right about to be opened. You almost open it.
You like,
don't.
you reach your hand for it, I'm like,
Yeah. So you move, what is the plan now? You're still very upset.
oh yeah, you're
Oh
crying.
yeah, no, I'm
There's tissues
sobbing.
outside.
Now the coattails are soaked because I've just used them to dry up all my.
Why are you using your coattails? There's tissues outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very soft, but it's not very absorbent.
It was the wrong material. You should have worn cotton.
It's so soft. And I look quite dapper.
You look very dapper. Look dapper outside.
Okay.
You open. All right. Give me
I'm outside now.
the climax scene card. Thank you. Here you go, Bryce. Thank you. All right.
That was just as funny as I thought it was going to be.
It's so great.
Oh,
It's so
perfect.
amazing.
So, just as you open it up, you open up and you see, like it opens up in the shadow and it
open it.
reveals the barrel of a snub-nosed revolver.
Oh, damn it, Sonny.
As Sonny like basically said, like, I've got you again. The scene direction is the bad guys show up in time for a big face-off. So at the same time, you see Kombucha Bot is going.
Quick,
in.
tell it there's aluminum in deodorant.
God. Is there a place that he can? Oh wait, are we overcoming this yet? Are we making plans or no?
Yeah, so this is the trying to
Okay.
steal the money. This is
There-
the second to last scene.
I want to see if there's a place where they're looking at that I can just stamp over where they're looking, so
Yeah, yeah.
that they're blind.
Yeah, for sure, for
I
sure.
just want to put "Hi, I'm Gary. Hi, I'm Gary. Hi, I'm Gary. Hi, I'm Gary" over their eyes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so that would be a face-off. That kind of sounds like a speed thing to me, but you could possibly.
I think it's a charm thing. You're trying to charm
It's
that.
not charm.
You're charming
I
the
think
robot.
it's focus. I think I could be focused.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's you're trying to get exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to get on
We've
their
all seen the Iron
metal
Giant,
ear.
like, charming the robot.
And then while I'm shuffling and such, what is your plan to deal with your sister who's got the drop on you?
Say you're sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna like pretend I'm here to apologize.
You went through all of this.
I went through all this to say that I'm sorry for doing this before.
I just thought that you were just using this opportunity to throw her off because she's never heard you apologize before.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. You're a good liar.
We're going to use an optional rule I call the group check. So you guys are both going to be going against the same difficulty.
Okay.
So it's the house at the same time.
So is okay. And we only have one shot left.
So this is, you're attempting to say you're sorry. So for you, it's going to be charm. So you get +2. And you're attempting to use focus, you're also going to get +2. All right, would either of you like to take the shot?
We both need it.
No, I think yours is more.
No, because I don't think she's gonna shoot me. She might like.
I don't know how bad of a brother are you? Not that bad.
I don't know.
No, she walks all over you. She's definitely
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she would
I don't
take
think
the
she'd shoot
opportunity to be
you.
like,
She'd rub it. Yeah, like the worst I'm gonna get is like right in my face. You're gonna get killed by cesium, which does something.
oh yeah, and then my relationship will
They're
definitely
gonna
be over if
drown.
I'm
You're gonna
dead.
get drowned.
If I'm dead.
It's used in atomic clocks.
Well, that clears everything up.
Yay.
Yeah, I'll survive. You'll drown.
Yay, I've only had one.
Sweet, sweet.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, and don't roll a double 0 because in 1shots, that's not 100, it's just 0.
Oh,
Oh shit.
There you go.
cool.
30.
All right. So now reveal, I don't want to take it. I have 20. You have 15, and you have 48.
And I can't bust.
There you go. Sweet. So it's
Yay.
2 parts success
so I
for you
stamp his face.
and 2 parts failure for you. So it's going to be a mixed success.
Okay.
I stamp his face.
The kombucha bot rushes over to
a
like
stamp?
apprehend you, and you sort of like almost let it, and it like picks you up and goes towards you, and then you just suddenly, and it can't see, and it drops you, and you scramble away.
I'm emotionally distraught. Where is my girlfriend?
I was told there were tissues out here.
And there are no tissues.
The kombucha bot rushes away trying to get stuff off, but it ends up, it's so powerful that it like bashes in its optical, and it goes forward, and it just like, and it eventually falls down and can't move, but it's fallen down far enough away that the commotion attracts people to a different part of where you guys are.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're welcome.
You, however, get
damn it.
get backed out of at gunpoint, and you're apologizing, and she's just not having any of it.
But we shared a wound together.
That's gross. Can I have the escape? So
Is it an only child thing that doesn't bother me at all? That's weird.
Don't you work in like a hospital?
That's like, this is medical. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
just
your
biology.
medical thing.
Okay,
Just a
cool.
weird argument thing. The situation suddenly gets very dangerous, and the crew get out just in the nick of time.
Wait, we drink these all, so we get to upgrade one of these,
Oh yeah,
right?
you do. That's correct.
Can we
fuck
wait until we use one?
No.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Damn it.
Which one would you like to upgrade?
If we're trying to escape, what do you think? Speed?
We could use other things than speed. We're not just gonna run.
Yeah.
I'd say either brain, charm, or focus.
I think
one is
focus
it
would be good.
I think focus.
Yeah, focus. We want to upgrade focus.
The situation suddenly gets very dangerous, and the crew get out just in the nick of time.
That's right.
I have a gun on my face.
Yeah, that seems pretty dangerous. So I'm curious how
I don't
it's
know
gonna
what
be
danger you've got
even-
going on.
even more dangerous.
So I have an idea. The
As Killer
kombucha bot. Sort of.
Okay.
Yes, the kombucha bot. It was secretly not run by kombucha. It was actually run by a very unstable form of alcohol. It's actually being run by absinthe. This is something that Cosmo does recognize. The investigative journalist. He starts to see a reaction happening.
What is he investigating? What is he journaling about?
So the secret thing
His
that he was-
investigation.
So like.
Oh, this is gonna come out.
He was secretly like the pins and stuff you guys knocked off earlier. It's like
yeah.
a flashback to it, and you see it,
I
like,
knocked off earlier. There was no you guys.
No, I just stamped them all.
been like hearing of something called absinthe. That it's this crazy powerful thing that people don't like. It's strange. It's new. Doesn't know exactly what it is, but now he's realized, it's an extremely potent form of alcohol, and this kombucha bot is actually an absinthe bot, and it's about to explode and take out like an entire like city block.
Do you tell us this?
Yeah, he rushes up and just like like
It's just-
gonna blow!
Yeah. Is that his voice? This whole time he's been that voice?
yeah.
I'm an investigative journalist. I'm very
Sam.
sad.
She gonna blow.
No, I like
I like the first one.
Yeah. No, that's too serious.
Do you come into the armored vehicle that I currently have
I
a
think
gun
he just
pointed?
yells,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Just like
I think
she
so
comes
everybody
up,
can hear.
like yells for everyone to like what's gonna happen, and he's like, the kombucha bot, it's unstable. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna take an entire whatever, blah 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 blah. You know, I could have said it better, but I didn't.
You for sure could have. A city block.
No, that's what this game is about. You don't have to say it better.
There you go. And you see Sonny just go like, dang it. The only way we survive this, is everyone gets in here. And so push the money out in order to make enough room for everyone
In the safe.
to get in the safe. And you guys cramp in, and then you guys close the door, and this massive explosion happens. And then
There's got to be some way to
we're
work
gonna draw
around
the
the
ending.
money.
I don't know, maybe some got stuck on my coattails. It's like $200 bills that we give to the orphanage at the end. Well, no, you keep it.
No, because I got to take 20%.
Wow. Hold on, we'll get there.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, because
Okay,
also there
so how
needs to
can we
be a
see the
point
money?
where we're all squished together in his vault, and Sunny feels my suit and is like, "Oh, that's velvet." She's like, "My boyfriend has a velvet suit."
So your cover's blown.
Gary.
And Sunny like is trying to get you into safe, and she's like, Gary, why are you crying? We gotta get to safety. And then she shoves the money out. And then I am gonna, since we're gonna escape, because I read the card, I am gonna, as Sunny shoves the money out, and is like, Gary,
Well, she's
whatever.
also wondering why I'm here, but I'm gonna explain that I was the
Sure.
guest of
And then
honor.
you guys
I'm
are
a
going to
reporter.
safe.
She knows
And I'm
that.
gonna be like, I
But she's
will
wondering why I'm not at my shift.
try to disarm the bomb. And
Is
you,
there
We'll make this heroic.
Is
Let's
there
make this
anybody
heroic.
other than me and Sunny in the vault?
The investigative journalist. He pulled, like, he opened the suit up, pulled the person that was inside it
Ooh.
out, and there's only room for 4 people, and you push all the money out, and so the leader takes the heroic stance.
that's right, I do.
So that's
and I
what you
shove
do?
in the,
You
okay.
and you
And
close
we're
the
like,
door behind.
"No."
And I
they're
make
like,
eye contact with
"No."
Sunny, and I'm like, tell mom. And I slam the door.
Brother!
And then
Final moments together before the crew goes their separate ways. I think that we're gonna do the classic fake funeral as the
oh,
ending.
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, there we go.
great.
There we go. So
silly
you and Sunny are
I'm crying
at-
again. I haven't stopped crying.
Your contract says you must have 2 crying scenes in every movie you're in. It's a writer.
The credits sort of roll, and it's these big headlines. It's like Jungle Bird busted for secret experiments hidden underneath the Plumbers Guild. Killer Pain resurfaced in order to just help expose it. That's the reason why Killer Pain had been absent was in
Killer
order
Pain was
to,
always your alias.
yeah.
Oh, you've been Killer Pain for 30 years.
That's-
Wow.
and then then it switches to like rain and a funeral set up with a bunch of black umbrellas. And then the rain will fade out like at the end of the service, and your character is crying.
In a black velvet suit. It's horrible in the rain, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's so heavy.
so
You're like,
I just squeeze
you
out
just
the water.
squeeze it out and then you put it back on.
Cosmo is also there, just like paying respects to your character's like sepulture. What's it called? What's the normal one called? Casket. It's like being lowered in, and you guys are like, do you have any words that Gary would say? Like it's the classic after everyone is like gone, and the people that were the most effective are still there, paying their last respects.
As it's like lowering down.
Yeah, I'm like, brother. I'm like, he wasn't actually my brother. You don't understand. No, but see, I'm dating his sister.
And Sunny's here the whole
She's
time, like patting your shoulder.
Look at her. And I love her and I will marry her and he was going to be my brother. So that's why I said, brother, you understand. Brother.
Sunny gets the like, I hated that you were a criminal, but you were my favorite brother
My
or something
criminal.
like that. Yeah, you were my criminal. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's good. Props to you. That was good.
Goosebumps.
Oh,
Cosmo's
shivers.
bit is just about how like he came into the city and saw that it needed something and immediately went about doing something like a Robin Hood sort of like painted
In
like a
the
beautiful
worst way possible,
silhouette,
but you did something.
yeah. And then how does your character resurface?
Oh, I'm doing the like way off in the back.
Okay, okay.
Obviously, yeah.
Of course.
Obviously.
Surrounded by orphan children that are like, now you're backup because you actually did donate a bunch of money. And you're training them for like the
I'm
next
training
time.
them to be criminals.
Yeah.
One of the newspaper headings I forgot earlier is that the orphanage did get funded.
Mysterious benefactor.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So it's me at the funeral, and I'm holding the umbrella, and I like hand it to one of the kids, and one of the kids is in an identical suit to mine.
I love it. So it's like really close up of you.
And it like slowly pans out, and it's just this child. And then I turn another kid, and there's another kid in like sunglasses, also in the same suit, and then we walk off together.
So there's just I was picturing like a huge army of children.
Well,
It's
there'll be
like,
more.
how
There'll be
are
more.
you hiding?
like the scene, it's gonna show me
It's gonna keep-
like giving the money, and then it shows me training kids on like
Oh.
lock picking.
Okay.
Flashback.
I was
Yeah.
picturing at the funeral, like if anybody had turned around, they'd be like, why the hell is there a man with like 25 children in the corner? try to hide
training
behind
kids
one tree.
how to hang down. Oh, it was one kid in the tree who like rappels
Oh,
down.
there you go,
Yeah,
okay.
and then gets on his feet and walks away, still in the same suit.
Beautiful. And then the credits sort of
Oh,
like
those kids are gonna have such a good life.
end.
They're gonna be criminals.
They'll be loved criminals. They'll be your criminals.
They'll be my criminals. Not ready to be a dad.
It's the end of a pilot episode for a show. What would we name this show?
The
Destiny.
spot. Fuck yeah.
So that's the game. If you guys were to play this crew again, you could start with the same stats that you have right now, and then each game you slowly develop your crew stats to be more and more.
This is gonna be great.
Did I lose my job at the Commerce?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's so sad.
The next episode's about you getting your job back.
Yeah.
The kids will help you. I'll get my children to assist you.
I think it should just be called Gary.
Oh, I had a heart attack saying my children. Oh, wait a second.
It could be called Gary.
It's
That'd
called
be
Gary.
funny.
That's
Oh my
the
God,
name.
Gary's Destiny?
it's called
It's
Gary.
Gary.
Gary's Destiny? Oh, that's amazing.
I want to flip the barrel. It's so good.
So thank you for joining us for this walkthrough and playthrough of One Shots. We hope that you decide to fund the Kickstarter, or if the Kickstarter has been successful, go and look for links below to find where you can find the full copy, full version of the game. And always remember, the most powerful magic of all is the magic of
Love, friendship,
Destiny.
glitter.
Glitter.
destiny. Gotcha.